Yes, and my mouth getting really dry as well.
They're cotton. Hey, look, 30 seconds, pass the mic, keep going.
That's it, yeah. So, yeah, all 6 questions, just something for you to think about, but you didn't have to do all of the 6 questions yourself. Like you Okay. Hello, I'm Dr. Veronica B., and I'm the principal here at the Winning Academy, formerly known as Christian Fellowship Academy. I have with me some wonderful parents that has partnered with us since 2011 and 2012, and I'm grateful that we're here to just give a little snippet of why they have their children here at TWA. Question to Ms. Malonza. How did you hear about CFA?
Well, I'm from Butler, Georgia, and I was looking for a school to put Josiah in. So I had him at a daycare, Miss Julia Williams, and y'all might know Miss Julia Williams. And I was talking to her, I was looking for a good, nice school to put Josiah at. And she mentioned CFA. She said, go down there and check CFA out. You will love it. My daughter, she graduated from there. And I came down here and checked y'all out. I've been ever since.
Great, great. Yes, indeed. That is awesome. And Mr. Howard, when you came and checked out our school, what impressed you the most about CFA TWA?
The family atmosphere was the first thing. And then as I looked around with the staff members and the type of dedication that everyone had as to providing great learning experience and growth experience for the kids that were already here. So that made it easy.
Well, wonderful. Glad to hear that. Ms. Galloway, what changes have you seen in your daughter since she's been here at TWA?
Nadia has been here since K4, and now she's in the 5th grade. I just noticed her work ethic, her confidence is at a high level. She does everything on her own. Basically, she's a loving person. So that in itself, her just being independent, is amazing. And she's been here since K4.
Okay. I concur with that. All of the children here, the parents that's here on the stage with me, their children are just amazing, wonderful. Miss Merle, can I ask you what causes you to you have twins here with us,
Yes, ma'am.
and what causes you to keep your twins here at TWA?
Yes, I have twin daughters, Faith and Joy. They came here in year 2011. And before they came, I never put them in no type of school. They stayed at home with me. So when I brought them here, it's that loving, caring feeling that I got when I brought them here. And I remember one specific morning, they was in K4, and yourself and Bishop B went around the classroom to introduce themselves and to welcome the parents and the teachers and the students. And that particular morning, I left Faith in Miss Hargrove class along with Joy, and Miss Galloway got Joy, and Faith started to cry. And I didn't want to leave her, but I knew that I had to leave her, and she was just holding on to my legs. And we used to park in the back and walk the kids to their classroom. So I went back to the car, and I sat to the car, got inside the car, and I said a little prayer because I didn't want to leave them anywhere crying. And I said a little prayer, and I raised my head up, and I saw Bishop B with Faith on his side. Had her on his right side. He was leaning to the left, but he had her. And Miss Graves met them, on the sidewalk. And I don't know what transpired between the time that he got her from his Hargrove classroom until he got on the sidewalk. But from that day, I never had a problem with her, not wanting to stay here at school. So I know she felt love. And I felt love for him, doing that. And I said from that day forward, my kids would be here.
Awesome, and I do remember that encounter. Awesome, wonderful. Mr. Ferguson, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to another parent when given the opportunity to share something about TWA?
I would say that it's a great foundation. The Bible says to train up a child in the way that you would have them to go. And here, they will also get the same training that you can give them at home. The people here show love, they show appreciation every day for the day that the Lord has given them. And I bought into the vision here at CFA, now TWA.
Awesome, awesome. Now, this is for anyone. This is my last question. What part of the school or some type of school activities that we have done here that has made the biggest or the hugest impression on you or your child while attending here? Anyone on the stage?
I would say the open door policy. The fact that anytime anything is going on, you can come to the school, contact you personally. It's hard to get a hold of the people who are at the head sometime when you're dealing with people, dealing with different organizations. Here, you can get to the head, you can solve the problem, and go on about your day. You don't have to worry about anything.
I'd say the curriculum. I remind Josiah a lot of times we be out. Like the other day, Josiah at the barber shop, and the barber was doing some math, and Josiah said, "Oh, I know how to do that. I can help you with the math." And he told the barber how to do the math. So I appreciate that. Yeah, the curriculum y'all have here.
I have to say the shows. I love them. The fact that I'm not here all the time and I get a phone call that says, "Hey, Kennedy is about to be in the play. There's live stream on Facebook." I go in, look, and I look up. I see all the wonderful kids on stage, and they're enjoying themselves, having fun. You look around in most schools, it's, "Hey, we're going to do a play. Who wants to participate?" You get crickets. But here, I think all of them pretty much enjoy doing that. So that's what I like.
And I think they are free to express themselves. And I like the fact that every month a country is chosen for them to learn about that particular country, that culture. And also they get a chance to dress down that particular day. And it's a color associated with that month. And they get to dress down and also eat. And they love that. And I just love the fact that they get a chance to express themselves freely.
I like the fact that TWA CFA is a very structured environment. We do have rules, and the kids, if they come in one way, they leave another way. So I do like the structured environment.
If I may add one more thing about the curriculum, so to speak, the Class Dojo is a website that you can go on, and the teacher input what the students are doing each and every day, and you can follow up on what your kid is doing, and also the QuickBook, where you can go in and see where your child is achieving in each lesson plan. And if they're not excelling the way that you want them to, you have a time to address that with the student and also with the teacher, so they can get it back up to par. And that is a great system. I use it all the time.
It is, I must say so myself. So yes, thank you so very much for you wonderful parents taking such the time to come and be a part of this. Just sit down, talk about it. Let's see where we are and where we want to go. The vision is that, yes, we are 20 years in, and the vision is, yes, we want to build another school with a huge cafeteria, with a nice gym facility, and we know it's going to take people such as yourselves to come in and help support and tell others about TWA, what we are doing over here. But I thank God so much for you all being a part of TWA and trusting us with your children. And it is when they go out in the community, we always get parents coming back telling us about what their child has learned and what they were telling other people about their school, as well as their people are floored by when the children do the proclamation. When they say that, because that's something that we say every day and it becomes a part of them. And we want them to carry that with them throughout their adulthood, because I have a student that graduated from here that is now doing his residence now. He's becoming a neurologist. Did I say that correctly? But he wrote me about 3 months ago and said he says that proclamation every day. And that's what helped gets him through his classes, his tests, and dealing with his patients. So that in itself just made me feel very, very, very special that God chose me to be a part of a wonderful school and to just run into the greatest parents ever that are invested into their children's lives. So for that, I say thank you, and my hats are off to you, and I look for the future, I look into the future to see what Mr. Ferguson has 2 children, Charity and Bobby. Oh, I want to know what they're going to be like in 10 years. And Miss Nadia, oh, I want to know what she's going to be like in 10 years. Miss Kennedy, oh my goodness, they are something else together. Mr. Josiah, the scientist, I know he's going towards that somewhere. And Faith and Joy, the personalities that they have, and the support that they have from their wonderful parents and the whole school. I just know that they're going to make us all very proud. So we say to God be the glory, and thank you so very much.
Thank you.
How was that?